We've been asking this week, how well do you know your kids? Would they tell you if they were getting bullied?
The Ohio Department of Education tracks incidents of harassment in school, but those are only the cases it knows about.
10 TV's Tanisha Millette shows us what to look for to see if your child is being bullied but not talking about it.
This cell phone video captures a Uniota high school student who was bullied and then attacked in 2011. The student involved was charged and convicted of assault. In 2010, surveillance video captured a Westerville South High School student who was attacked after being cyberbullied for weeks. The 3 students involved in that case were also charged and convicted of assault. According to the Ohio Department of Education, in the 2012-2013 school year, there were 19,000 incidents of harassment and intimidation reported in public schools in the state. But for every incident reported, there are many that are not. At Reynoldsburg High School's Summit campus, some students in the Encore Academy take part in a program called Point Break. It gives students a safe place to share what's happening in their lives.
People that you see every single day walking down the hallway, smiling, laughing with friends, they're going through real stuff just like you are, if not worse.
Senior Rachel Hodnett says in these informal groups, students open up. Rachel and fellow senior Leah Smith lead group discussions and say they also lean on their other students.
When you see like a student leader who's a little bit older than you see that they're still going through some of those types of things, but it's a little bit easier for them to cope with it, and you recognize how to cope with it.
You know, there's so much shame attached with victims of bullying behavior, and that many times kids are embarrassed to even talk to their parents or a teacher that these things are happening to them.
Jay Perota, president of the Board of Trustees for Stonewall Columbus, holds workshops to help parents and teachers identify students who may be bullied but are afraid to talk about it. He says parents should start with social media.
Monitor that Facebook page, not only for what your student or your child may be saying, but what others are posting on the page.
Perota says sometimes those status updates could be cries for help. He also says parents should keep a journal and jot down the changes you notice in your child.
In that way, that could provide school officials with something very concrete to start investigating, rather than, well, 2 weeks ago this happened or a month ago this happened.
But he says make sure your children know when they share things with you, they will be supported and understood. That's what Leah and Rachel say they hope they can create for their classmates.
Give them a chance to open up without being judged. This is a judge-free zone.
And hopefully a place where they know they're not alone. Tanisha Millette, 10 TV News.
And we did some checking. There are several Central Ohio schools with peer-to-peer programs to help students share their experiences.